Good morning, everyone. We have a week full of feasts this week, and we start off today with the feast of Pope Saint Pius X. He lived in the early 20th century, or at least he died in the earliest 20th century, and one of his main drives was to exhort people to take part in the liturgy. So what else has changed? In other words, making people go to church, or encouraging them to do so. Things haven't changed an awful lot. In fact, even if we look at the readings of the feast day today, from St. Paul's letter to the Thessalonians, chapter 2, St. Paul says, "It was our God who gave us the courage to proclaim his good news to you in the face of great opposition." So essentially, those guys who were trying to establish the early church, St. Paul included, came up against quite a lot of opposition. And I suppose because the area in which they were working, there were strong views, particularly from the Jewish community, and so they had to try and convert people to the new way of Christianity. I think we're going the other direction here. We're basically the people who are strong believers in Christianity and so forth seem to be drifting. They're being drawn back into society. So let's look very carefully at what St. Paul says. He said, "It was our God who gave us the courage to proclaim the good news to you." So we need to have that courage because it does come from God. We turn to God and say, "Look, I know that you put me here for a reason. I just need a bit of guidance, maybe an opportunity to make a difference." And St. Paul continues to say, "Do not be forceful or boastful, but unassuming." And he makes the analogy of a parent, being careful, being considerate, being loving towards the people that they are sharing with. We need to be devoted and protective of those people who we are trying to bring the good news to. So let's have that courage, but let's believe also, acknowledge that we are here to make a difference, and we must continue to do so, even though it's been 100 years since St. Pius tried to get people to go back to church. We need to continue to do that. Our communities are growing, and it's so exciting to see the churches filling up again. But we know that there are a lot of lost sheep out there. So let's be courageous and encouraging people in a loving way to come back into the fold and to come back to the liturgy. You have yourselves a wonderful day, and you keep safe. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.